Now, I have a question to ask, and this will be very stupid. I was under the impression, for the longest time, obviously, we've had the margarine butter sort of realization of, what was it, in like the 2000s or something, where we were like, wait a second, margarine is like really bad for you, and butter isn't that healthy either, but like it isn't, like, what was it, margarine causes you to have like all sorts. I've always been under the impression that the spread that I have is butter, but I just looked at I was looking at the packaging. I was like, is this margarine? And I don't realize it. One is fat and one is trans fats. Well, so brave for it to come out. If it comes in a tub and you can spread it, is that margarine? You can get spreadable butter in tubs. I know, that's one of the things where I'm like, is it by definition margarine? It's called Flora Proactive Buttery Spread. Is that margarine? Have I been unknowingly consuming margarine? That's margarine. Buttery spread is not butter. I know. I saw I was looking at it, I was like, this is butter. And then I looked at it and I was like, wait a second. This might be margarine. Look at the ingredients. It has 65% less saturated fat than butter. I think my roomies and I have actually just been using margarine the entire time and we did not know. You know what's fucked up? If I look at it online, it's referring to it as margarine. If you look at the packaging, it doesn't say margarine. That's kind of fucked up that they can do that. Why are they allowed to do this? Why is Flora the right choice for your family? Tastes great. 65% less saturated fat than butter. No artificial colors or flavors. Made from the goodness of plants with omega and vitamin 3. So how do I know which one is actually butter? Yeah, this is the one we buy. They're calling it margarine on the website. But it's actually, it's not butter. Butter is just called butter. That's fucked up that they can do this. Because on the packaging, it does not say that it's margarine at all. Product details, ingredients. Vegetable oils, water, phytosterol esters, salt, milk solids, emulsifiers, preservative, food acid, natural flavors, vitamins A, D, and natural color. Yeah, it's buttery, not butter. If it doesn't explicitly say butter, then it's not butter. I know, that's the fucked up thing. I think I've been eating... This might help then. I might need to talk to my roomies about this then. Because I'm pretty sure we were all under the impression that what we were consuming is not margarine. But it is actually margarine. God damn. That's fucked up. So what do I buy in Kohl's? What do I need to buy? I should buy some actual butter instead of margarine, because margarine is very bad for you, correct? Motherfucker, why is this so hard? It's so hard being fit. I'm trying to be better about what I'm consuming and putting in my body, aside from chocolate biscuits, in which case I'm just eating them because I like them. That's the problem. I want to spread it. I want it to be spreadable, because then it's convenient. But I guess that's the problem. If it's not spreadable, it's possibly not... I mean, if it is spreadable, it's possibly not butter. Keep it on the counter? I live in Australia, mate! What do you mean, keep butter on the counter? I've got a nice aroma in my house. What's that smell? It's melted butter from the heat. This is the problem. Because I've always lived in a share house, I've never lived alone. So I've always lived in share houses where groceries were kind of handled as a group. So as a result, I have put a lot of just like taking things at face value when it comes to, oh, my roomie bought this, so I assume it's fine. Oh, my family bought this when I was younger, I assume it's fine. My assumption was that the spread that I've been using for a long time now was butter. And I never bothered to read the actual online, what is the difference? Turns out, all of it's not butter. none of it is butter. If it comes in a little tub and it's spreadable, it's very likely to not be butter, is what I'm finding out. Read the ingredients. Yeah, that's what I'm finding out. I need to, well, now that I'm living alone for 6 weeks and I need to try and be healthier, I think that's what I need to do. Then, you know what the annoying thing is with the Flora stuff? It says, use this to lower your cholesterol. And I've always assumed that's bullshit. And part of the bullshit is that you're supposed to only use a teaspoon of the spread per serving, right? So if you have like a sandwich, you're using like the smallest amount of spread to lower your cholesterol, in quotation marks. But it turns out it's probably not doing that at all, right? Right? It's probably not doing that at all. It's complete baloney, because it's margarine. But I guess it's trans fats. It is low cholesterol because it's not dairy fats, it's just fucking you up in a different way. That's fucked up that they can do that. That's fucked up. Why are they allowed to do that? Why are brands allowed to just, like, lie in different ways? Here it is. I scrolled down and it's in the butter section. Never mind. I don't know. I feel like I've been lied to. If I can find some butter that doesn't have vegetable oil, it will likely be butter. This says canola oil. Is that bad? I know there's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol, but I'm trying to be as, I don't know, pure as possible. Canola oil is just vegetable oil. Okay. Everything is bad for you. I mean, realistically, what's probably happened is, although I made a really lean cut of chicken and bacon in my pesto, and there's mushrooms, there's onions, the pesto sauce probably itself is also probably very bad for me. That's the man boob oil? Wait, what? You're saying if I use canola oil, my boobs will get bigger? Only if you're a man. What happens to women? The man boob thing doesn't happen if you're an adult. They get smaller. No! Man. That's so sad, because I looked in the fridge and we have 3 tubs of this stuff. We have 3 tubs of this butter. It is not butter, it's margarine. Switch to hummus. I'm not putting hummus on crumpets. What the heck? That's bullshit. Why are companies allowed to do this? Why are companies allowed to just use the power of words to bullshit you? Because I knew about the peanut butter one. Like, the most popular brand of peanut butter in Australia isn't actually peanut butter. It's a peanut spread. Like, they legally have to call it that, but most people probably don't realize that when they're buying it. Is that it's not actually peanut butter, it's a peanut spread. Buttery is an objective, not a noun. Yeah. I've been bamboozled. I feel like I should tell my roomies, I'm like, by the way, everything we eat is horrendous for us. Maybe I should have a sit down. I have a feeling my roomies are going to come back and I'm going to be super preachy about, look how healthy I am. I cut out all this horrible things. And then I'm going to be such an arsehole to them. That's crazy that they're allowed to do that. I feel like that is so bizarre that they're allowed to do that. They're not lying, they're just not being truthful. Okay. Come on. That shouldn't be allowed. A lie of omission is still a lie. That's what I'm thinking, right? My heart attack. I mean, it does feel kind of rough to be like, oh yeah, this thing that I've been consuming, and I thought it was okay. And it turns out, no, it's not. It's not okay. I don't know. That's just wild to me that companies on the supermarket are allowed to lie to you like that. I feel like they shouldn't. I do kind of feel like I kind of feel like they shouldn't be allowed to that. You know? Especially around health related shit. Yeah, I know. Anyway, sorry. I'm trying to be healthier, and then all of a sudden a lot of my a lot of what I've been doing is opening the fridge and like looking at actually what my roomies have been buying, and I've just been assuming is perfectly fine for the longest time, and it actually isn't really that fine. Like, it seems okay, but I don't know. I bought some muesli bars recently, thinking, oh, this will be like a healthy snack, because it has, like, even on the health bar rating, well, I didn't actually look at the health bar rating. I think I was just looking for health snacks to have, you know, to munch on whilst I'm streaming, so I'm not just eating, you know, chocolate and becoming a balloon shape. But then I got them, and looked at the ingredients, and realized on the health bar rating, it had 1 star out of 5, and I was like, what? And then I looked at the ingredients on the back, and it's like loaded with sugar, and I was like, fuck! This is just a worse tasting chocolate bar in terms of health. What the hell's up with that? None of this thing is healthy. So I felt a little bullshit seeing that. You just open the fridge and stare at it? Well, yeah, because I will 100% admit, I have been very, living in the dark, necessarily? Not that... I've been like one of those people in the Matrix who took the blue pill, I guess? I took the blue pill, and I didn't realize, I didn't wake up to what my roomies have been buying. And it turns out a lot of it actually not that good for you, or potentially not that good for you. Such as butter that isn't butter, because it's actually just margarine. Like, peanut butter in Australia, the biggest brand for peanut butter, or at least I think it is the biggest brand, it's the one that definitely has the biggest shelf share, I guess, in the store. It's Bega, that's the brand. I recognize it from the thing, I just don't remember the name. But yeah, Bega in Australia, actually isn't peanut butter. It's not peanut butter. Actually, it says peanut butter on it, but it's not. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, I think it's a peanut spread. If I check. Why is it worse for you, it being spread? Well, because it's not... It's got extra stuff in it, right? It's got vegetable oil. Which... I don't know. It's just... It's just one of those things where it feels like, have I been watching too many health influencers about seeds? No, but I'm just going off my knowledge base of all these things that I assumed is just perfectly fine. Might not actually be perfectly fine, and there is potentially ways that I can cut down on things that I'm eating with healthier alternatives that will hopefully help with, you know, making me feel better about myself, or at least feel better about my body. I don't know. You should use Grindr? Is it... See, when I first heard of Grindr, I thought it was for, like, skateboarding. I thought it was, like, you go meet up with fellow skateboarders and go, like, grind in the half pipe. It took a while for me to realize that it's a different kind of grinding.